This is a project I've been working on for the last month. It's called undercover.io. Works great in your browser or your mobile device. It's cross-platform for the most part. What this does is it's a social network that supports client-side end-to-end encryption. So all the encryption's done in the browser. It's stored on a server, but it's a bunch of garble as far as it's concerned. It has no idea what's going on, no idea what the message content is. However, it does keep a list of who's following who and so forth, to facilitate the communication. So I'm going to go ahead and log into one of my test accounts here, and I'll show you how this works. Let's see here. And then we'll use the passphrase, which unlocks the key store. Now, a key store can be stored encrypted on the server, or if you're really paranoid, you actually can store it locally. So if you don't change browsers very much, it might actually work pretty well for you. So we'll go ahead and sign in. And you can see that we've got a few messages here already. We'll just type in another test message. And as you can see, it updates and so forth. Now, we've got a friend finder that'll help you find friends, and this is where you set up what we call a pre-shared key. It uses AES 256, just make sure it's long enough, of course. And if you click the gear here, you can see that we've got undercover.io set for undercover.io's pre-shared key. So anything that basically the news feed, from undercover.io, what we're up to, recently, will come in encrypted with that. But mainly you'd want to keep your pre-shared keys secret so you can be truly secure and make sure they're unique to each one of your friends, just in case something happens. You don't want them to have the key for everything else, obviously. Let's see, we also have a find utility here. I'll just hit enter. It'll show me everybody. As you can see, you can go in and follow people and so forth. It's kind of like Twitter, kind of like Facebook, but it's truly encrypted. We got some account settings. You upload a picture. Now, this is off by default, but this enables the application to store the keys on the server, and that's really useful if you change browsers. You want to move between a desktop and an iPhone or Android phone. You don't have to have it on. If you store it locally, it'd be a lot more secure, I would guess. I mean, somebody could gain access to the encrypted key store and try to crack it, but if it's stored locally on your device, there's not a lot of ways people can get to that. So if you prefer, you can do that too. And then if you delete your account, we literally delete the account. It's not like Facebook or anything here. Let's see. We'll have an export function so you can export your key store as well as messages. I'm going to make it so it's kind of self-contained. So if you put it on a flash drive or a CD, you can export the messages you wrote and kind of swap them with your friends, and think of it as sort of a sneaker net of a social network, but some folks might find that handy. And of course, we've got a sign out function that blows everything away. So I hope you enjoyed this quick demo. I encourage you to log into undercover.io, set up an account, and just take a look around and have some fun. Invite your friends. We definitely have a lot of features in the works, so to speak. I want to get PGP in the mix. I know that people are very comfortable with, sharing public keys, and perhaps they can just work those into the social network as well. That'd be kind of cool. But we'll see how things go here, and if it's a cool idea, we'll add more features.